Well, well, well. We is bullish today. Man, sometimes this has me wishing I traded pre-market. When you see it just go in the right direction, it's like, let me just open up this chart at 8 a.m.
Buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the NASDAQ live here on YouTube. Let's share our screen, shall we?
We shall.
We are live on YouTube. What's up, guys? Everybody. Let's open up these charts, shall we? It's gonna be a good day. Come on, it's gonna be a good day. All right, it's gonna be a good day. We are bullish. Looks like that 1 minute is gonna print a weird candle. We could take out previous day high, potentially to go lower. First things first. Let's open up that. Let's put that right there. Let's see what happens here. All right, first candle is printed. Bam. Let's see what happens.
There we go.
Looking to see a breakout. I'm looking for follow through, potentially taking out the lows, right? Overnight low. So we'll mark that up. We'll see where volume wants to go. It's Friday. Welcome to Trap Day.
You say that about every day.
Don't get caught in no chop. I'm joined with my trusty sidekick, Shanna D, in the house.
What's up, everybody? Oh,
What's
calm
up,
down.
Shanna D?
All that for me? Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
that was amazing. That was it.
Unnecessary.
Looking for follow through. Potentially gonna take out overnight high. Or previous day high. Let's see where the follow through goes. Where else, people? What else is going on today? Are you good? Are you feeling amazing? Here's a breakout to the downside. Let's open up these charts. Shall we? Bam! Looking to take a sell? If you do, risk proper. That's the idea. Name of the game is risk proper. If you're wondering what all this stuff on my chart is, a couple of tools that we use. Custom tools made by an amazing partner of mine, Chat. And looking for a breaker down. Here comes a breaker down. Looking for that bandit. We got a bandit print yet? Oh, no. Let's turn it up. Let's see what happens. What else? Oh, I need my music. Where's my music? We got pivot points here. What else? A beautiful sweeper print. We're on the sell side of the bands. We could retrace to the 15-minute cloud. Might be the same as yesterday. Maybe. We took a buy early yesterday and did not work out in our favor. But a lot more trading opportunities left in the day. So yesterday we saw some pretty decent movement. Here's a breaker down. Let's see if we can get that follow through down. I'm going to try a sell. Let's see if we can try a sell.
Right.
Boom! I was a little late on the sell. But we are holding this sell. Let's see. It's a breaker down. We're going to look for a protection line potentially at VWAP if we can make it down there. Upper side of the bands up here. This little no trade zone. Let's see if that was just a little faker. It's also a bandit print, a 1 minute bandit. So this could be liquidity and then a new high. So we'll give it a second. I'm thinking maybe, well, let's mark it up. 50 point stop, 50 point take profit on the breaker down and the 1 minute bandit. All right. Bam. Hold the sell. All right. 50 point stop, 50 point take profit. Let's see what happens. What else?
Pancake trying to print.
There's Shanna D over there. I see you. Buenos dias. We're live on Zoom. I got my main man's over there. Mr. Caden's there.
Pancake in español.
Let's see. Zeke is on the line.
Pancake.
TP1 looks like. Oh wait, Pancake wants to print. Protection line is gonna be. Oh Lord, let's see. VWAP maybe. Who else? Miss Keisha is on Zoom.
Hey,
Good
Keisha.
morning. Buenos dias. So glad y'all hanging out. Let's look for some. Let's look for some music. Let's see what happens. Ah, beautiful. We'll keep it chill today. All right. Pancake failed to print. Let's see. 12-hour range. Don't have it marked up just yet. Let me see where we're at.
We're above.
We're way above, huh? All right.
Yeah,
so
we're touching the overnight high.
Overnight high
is where we are.
Overnight high?
No?
No.
What did I do?
Yeah, something's going on. Don't know what. Let me grab this rectangle. I'm gonna get my 12-hour range set up. Boom. All right. Finding support on the cloud. There's looks like TP2 almost got hit on the 1 minute bandit. Sheesh. Bouncing off this cloud. We could get a reaction here off this cloud. I'm gonna hold the ceiling and give it a second. This is what I did yesterday. I mean, I held it. I held a buy. It started to show signs of resistance. Now I'm holding a sell, showing signs of support. Let's see what happens. We'll give it a second. Looks like our LSI market's in the hands of the buyers. I'm gonna mark up a 15-minute flat bottom just to see if we can break through this support. Looks like it's gonna be 745 candle. 15-minute flat bottom. 24,486 is the price. 24,486 is the price. 15-minute flat bottom. We'll see if we can get below that level, make our way down to VWAP, and then look for a reason to buy. We get a reason to buy here. Don't be afraid of all-time highs. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't be afraid of buying at all-time highs. Potential, right? Potential to go higher. We're gonna give it a second. Let's see what happens. All right, bouncing off that 1 minute cloud pretty significantly. Let's see if we can tap into one of these higher price range wicks and then reject. I might click sell again. Hold on 1 second. If you have any questions here on Zoom, man, thanks for checking out us on YouTube as well.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. Look, they was looking at you the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Huh? I don't know about this playlist.
I know it's sleepy time.
But it's chill. We're chilling on Friday.
Beyonce.
We are chilling on Friday. We're chilling on Friday.
The sun.
We're chilling on Friday. All right, still waiting. Still waiting to see if this thing wants to spike down. All right, let me look at these beautiful pivot points. Looking for beautiful pivot points in the market. Okay, we're above pivot point, so we could potentially come and tap pivot point. Let's see, 24,425. Beautiful target. If we can get down there. You know, Fridays like to rally. So I would say 24,425. 24,425 pivot point. Let's see if we can reach down there. Also, previous day low. Why not? We could hold this sell to the end of next month. If price wants to melt. We'll see what happens. It's in the hands of the market at the moment. TP2 on the bullseye bandit, on the 1 minute bullseye gets hit. We took that bandit. Congratulations. I'm going to put up the 5 minute bandit. Let's see if we can get a 5 minute bandit out here. Time is 8:38. Looking for a pancake to print. If the pancake prints, I like this idea of potentially retesting the 12-hour range. We are currently getting some support off of upper bands of the no trade zone, upper bands of the bullseye bands. Come on, guys. Let's see what happens. I want to see a 5 minute candle close beneath this 15 minute flat bottom. We've got about 1 minute left. If we can close a 5 minute candle beneath there, I'm going to target for sure VWAP. That'll be 24,466. 24,466. Pancake fails to print. Bruh. But you get a 5 minute bandit breakout. If you're looking for a reason to enter into the market as a seller.
When I tell you that pancake disappeared at the last second.
The last second.
I had already clicked sell.
Oh.
What a little
gotta wait for the close. No rookie moves.
That was.
Huh?
And then the very next candle it popped back up. It's not. It's It's on this next candle, so it looked like it printed. It
Right.
like,
So 839 is still looking to print a pancake. If you have ATR on, if you have it off, you may have seen a pancake already printed
right, but
a while ago.
it dropped like the last second, and then the very
Right.
next candle it popped back
So we're
up.
just still waiting, and we could still see a reaction here off of this 15-minute flat bottom. So we touched the 15-minute flat bottom. This could be where we get our bullish move up for an all-time high, but we're going to give it just one more candle. Let's see if we can get a 5-minute candle to come and retest this 15-minute flat bottom. We shall see. All right, so currently a breaker down, a 1-minute bandit down at 832. So the bandit down and the breakout down is the same entry. And then we have a 5-minute break, a bandit breakout to the bottom. We'll see what happens. Could be retesting a higher price. Let's see if we can get some bullish volume out of here. I'm looking to see if it wants to break above 24,525. If it breaks above that and closes a 5-minute candle above that, that would be a way for us to go with the trend. Same as yesterday, right? Same as yesterday, 525. We get a 5-minute candle break and close above 525. I'm gonna have to swap the bias to the bull side, which is with the trend. So here's some pretty decent volume up. If you are currently in a sell, you may want to consider closing the sell, and we'll see what happens. Looking for a new all-time high. Let's see if we can break above previous day high. If we get a reason to buy, we don't. We get signs of rejection. Let's see what happens. 20 seconds left. Hold the sell. Holding a sell. I'm holding a sell. We retested a pretty decent zone. What was it? Oh, I got to redo the targets. All right, bullseye targets. Where we at? 500? Wow. 24,500. All right, beautiful green arrow up. If you're taking arrows up, I need to see just a little bit more confluence. That wick to the top is telling me maybe price wants to continue higher. Not for certain just yet. I want to get one more signal, one more confluence before I jump on the buy side. I mean, that's a pretty decent push up. Let's see. From this session low, 43 points up. Let's see if we can get a candle to close. A 5-minute candle close above 24,525. Definitely will. We'll see if we can jump on the buy side. 20 seconds left. We get one more confluence up. We may take it up. We may take it up. If we take it up, we're going to target overnight high for sure. Potentially previous day high. Still waiting. Hold the sell. Hold the sell until I get one more confluence that tells me buyers actually want to step in. 2 minutes left till the 5-minute candle closes, 8:45. Then we'll see a beautiful 15-minute range print. I'm actually anticipating this thing taking out this 829 high, and then we'll see a retracement down. So plenty of more opportunities left in the market. If you are risking proper, this is not a big deal. Okay, not a big deal at all. All right, minute and a half left till a 5-minute candle closes. Looks like you're trying to reach up there and give us a new high for this for today. There's probably a 15-minute gap somewhere over here. Oh yeah, beautiful 15-minute gap. I'm gonna mark that up. Mark that 15-minute gap up. Boom. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 5-minute candle is failing to print above 525. My bias is still on the sell side. We shall see. We'll give it a second. That's a beautiful rejection candle right there. 1-minute rejection candle. 50 seconds left. Hold the sell. Hold the sell. Let's be patient in this market. Now there was an opportunity for us to add to the sell if we did a color change, which we may see this thing reach back down here, take out this 5-minute candle low, which would be 24,486. So we'll give it a second. We'll see what happens. Still holding a sell. Let's see if buyers actually want to step in here and take it up further. I'm also looking at 4 hour time frame for a potential retrace down to the 786. We are currently in a 4-hour wick fill made yesterday, so I want to mark that up. Let's see, we're rejecting the midpoint of that. That's beautiful. Yeah, we get a 5-minute candle close beneath this 15-minute flat bottom. We may see this thing come down here to touch VWAP. So targeting VWAP 24,467. 67. Who says that?
Oh Lord, who doesn't?
Where y'all 6'7" people at?
Ay, Chihuahua.
Huh? What is it? What
Not
is
here. Not me. I am not the one.
it? Not the one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we lost it. All right. All right, still holding a sell. Price is looking like it wants to reject this level here. 15-minute gap. 15-minute gap is still being respected. We kind of reached up above it, but we didn't close above it. So we'll still see what happens here. I'm anticipating some sideways movement here. Let's look at TMT. What's TMT talking about? Y'all know TMT? Mistakes are stepping stones to success. Can I get a amen? Mistakes are stepping stones. That's right. So if you're making mistakes, they are there to elevate you. That's what that's telling you. So stick with it.
From them.
Huh?
So long as you learn from them.
As long as you learn.
You
about
better
to learn, y'all. All right, breaker is still working out. There's a color change that I'm in as well. And I'm going to potentially target 12-hour range. It looks decent. 24,466. But we got to close a 5-minute candle, I would say, beneath 24,486. So we close a 5-minute candle beneath there. We may drop 20 more points.
I just realized that
Somebody's saying something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I just realized that pancake didn't.
No,
You just realized.
yeah. There's only the only sell signal we have is a breaker down, bandit 1 minute, and a bandit 5-minute breakout to the downside. So we tried to get a breakout to the top of this 15-minute range that printed, and we still could. We're in a 1-minute consolidation phase. TMT is telling us patience is key. Amen. Patience is key. So be patient. I would say risk proper is what opens the door to patience. Risking proper is what opens the door to patience. All right, so a lot of consolidation here. This is that whipsaw. Friday is known for. It's that chop day. Hey, how about we change the playlist? Come on, I'm about to pump it up. Let's see. Hey.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hang out in Rio, Brazil.
Come to Rio.
Oi, ciao bella. Carioca.
Estamos juntos.
All right, we start to see this thing bull up. We start to see this thing rise among us.
You got another green arrow.
Yeah, we'll enter one more confluence up, and here's the breaker. If we get a breaker up and a break out of this consolidation phase, a really good sign for us to go ahead and join the bulls. What I don't want to get caught in is no chop.
Well, nobody wants to get caught in no chop.
So let's see. It's trying to make its attempt to break this high here. 23 seconds left. Let's see if it can give us a new high and then start to show us signs of weakness with a wick to the top. So we're kind of giving our gameplay, right? If we get one more signal that goes up, I may close some of these cells. Close some of the cells and potentially look for reasons to buy.
Potential.
We got the prodigal son returns, Mr. Devin in the house. What's up, Mr. Devin? All right, breaker failed to print this last candle. It looks like it's wanting to show signs of bullish continuation. We shall see. I'm gonna look at 1 hour time frame. Yeah, we got some beautiful push-ups since 2 a.m. I want to get those 1 hour flat bottoms, take me to the high, and then bust that into thirds. We start to show signs of rejection at these levels. It's a 1 hour flat top. I may adjust my stop to the 1 hour flat top. I don't know yet. 1 hour flat top is just above.
Hallelujah.
Just above.
Come on, jump.
Yeah, so we tapped into the 1 hour flat top. We got 8 seconds left till this bullish candle prints. 3, 2. I'm going to have to follow with the bulls on this one, y'all. Closing the cells. Closing the cells. 2 L's. Come on.
Man,
All right, there we go. All right, now we're going to try and see if that was just a liquidity pool. Now, it didn't hit 50 points. So I know I closed early. I know I'm closing early, which makes the loss even less than what we thought. It's a breakout on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 of the bandit. So this is actually a great sign. I'm adding to the buy as we broke this last candle high. So there's 2 entries on the buy side now. Stop loss. Let's go 50 points. Boom. 50 points covers the low, just barely covered, doesn't cover the low. 53 points covers the low. I have a TP set here. I don't know where that's from. Okay, sweet. Let's see if we can get TP1 off of 15 minute. Stay disciplined and risk proper, people. Now, if you took the breaker down, we was at profit, same as yesterday. Let's see what happens. That was awesome. I don't know what that was.
Sir.
Sound effects brought to you by Mr. Devin. All right, we're touching this bank zone, 24,550. Wow, looking like we're taking this thing up. All right, breaking the highs.
Yandale.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Vamos.
All right, so we got into an entry here. We're gonna cover at the low, and then we add as we break the high. We'll see what happens. Looking to see what happens at previous day high. We could potentially take this up above previous day high. There is no resistance.
Sure.
Here's the idea. When we enter at a buy at the all-time high, most people are like, all right, let me get out because it's gonna come down. And what typically happens? It goes higher. I like what Livermore says. There is no resistance up there at all. There's like
wide open spaces.
Wide open skies,
Dixie
man.
chicks.
So we could see this thing run up. We could see it run up. 24,600 is the next big bank zone, right? So we're about 50 points away, holding the buy. Let's see if the buyers actually want to take this higher to a new all-time high. I'm going to potentially close some of these positions as we make a new all-time high and leave a runner, take partials, and protect at an all-time high.
That's where I'm at. I've already left runner protected.
Oh,
We're
wow.
just going up.
Come on. Success is built one trade at a time. There's TP3 on the 1 minute breakout bandit up. So definitely a TP1 off the 15 minute bandit.
Rejecting off of
Previous day high. Yeah, previous day high could give us a reaction, but I'm looking to see if that's just a liquidity pull, push down into this gap, 849 gap, potentially to go higher. So there may be some drawdown in these entries. A breaker up. It's all the same. It's all the same candle. 849 candle is giving us that bullish break of structure. We take that mug and see how high this thing wants to go. Risk proper. If you are heavy, trying to mitigate a loss, you might want to consider reassessing. You might want to consider reassessing that approach. All right, so we take out overnight high. We tap previous day high.
I'm at in profit.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is that was that a breaker? Was that a...
No, I went in on that first green arrow.
Oh, green
and then I
arrows.
endured.
Yeah, green arrows work.
And then once we took that big jump up, I actually closed partials.
Sweet.
And protected.
All right, we're in a gap. We're in a 1 minute gap. I want to see if we get a bounce up. If if we could tap this, what is that? 834. I'm sorry, 534. Ooh, we kind of tap into the gap and totally reject. 15 seconds left. How about one more ad? Ooh, we'll see what happens. I don't know. All I know is I don't know. I know we tapped that gap, so we'll see what happens. Stay calm. Stay focused. Let price print. Still holding a buy. I have a, what is this? This is a target. Beautiful rejection candle to the bottom. Signs of weakness to the bottom. Looks like buyers want to take this thing just a little higher.
Looped.
Oh, I know. Let's jam out today, guys. Come on. Feeling good. Feeling good on the buy side. Next target is going to be, because we are breaking above this bank zone. 24,575 on trading view. Let's see if we can get up there. 575. We're at 69. Oh, we're at 58. Looking to see if we can break out of this all-time high. So amazing. Risk proper.
Bertimus.
Let's go ahead and throw that all-time high up here. Let's see if we can get a candle close above that. Looks like we're going into a consolidation phase at the moment. Losses are lessons, not failures. Just because one trade doesn't work out, or in our case, or in my case today, 2 trades. All right, does not mean you're a failure. It means that it's a lesson learned. About to learn, y'all. All right, bouncing off of something. What is that? Is that our beautiful map? What is that? Oh yeah, we're at a GAN line. Perfect. I didn't see that. Let's see what happens. Well, now we could consolidate on this GAN line for a second. Whipsaw back and forth, and this, that, and the other. We'll give it a second. We'll see what happens. Looking like sellers are starting to feel. All right. That's a gap. That's a gap. The sellers are starting to feel maybe there's some pressure there to sell and take profit. I'm gonna put a GAN line alert. See if we can tap that GAN line alert one more time. Oh yeah. So we're right at that GAN line. Okay. All right. We could tap into this 1 minute gap one more time. Let's see if we can continue to hold this support. We shall see. We shall see. You know, price could also spike down. I see a local trend line. So I'm just going to mark up this little trend line. Boom! Let's see what happens. Come down here and bounce off this trend line. All I know is I don't know. We're on the sell side of the bands. Just risk proper. It's a Friday. Anything can happen. We failed to break above all-time high, which means that starting to respect that level. Here comes 9 o'clock, 8:58, and we'll just give this one a chance. We gave it a chance on the sell side. Let's give it a chance on the buy side, and see if we can endure a Friday. All right, 30 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if we can respect this gap. Looks like we're taking out this gap. I'm gonna put it right here. Boom. All right. Let's see what happens. 5 minute candles looking pretty heavy. We'll see what happens. Price is on a retrace type of move. We're gonna see if it wants to respect this gap. It's a 1 minute gap. We shall see. Retesting, what is that, a 15 minute gap? So here's our 15 minute gap that we've already, what's it called? We already kind of pushed through. It's a retest of this. Retest of overnight high. It was overnight high was 829. So I don't know. Sellers could absolutely step in here and go straight to our stop loss. We'll see what happens. It is Friday. Looking for that, what we say, trap day. All right, beautiful push up. Let's see if we can get a continuation higher. As we approach bank zone 24,550 again. Let's see if we can get a 5-minute candle to close above 24,550. Here's 9 o'clock, looking for a spike up. Let's see if we can get that spike up. All right, there's the Gann line touch again. Start to reject that Gann line on a beautiful map. All right, there's a Gann line touch one more time. Let's see if we can bounce up. Our next level on this map is pretty interesting. 24,830. If price wants to make his way up there, we'll see. Let's give it a second. Let's see if this thing wants to work out. I do enjoy this little Brazilian spotlight on our playlist, though. It's kind of dope. It's kind of cool. All right, looks like it wants to try to consolidate its way sideways, potentially to break up. See if we can get a spike up, take out all-time highs. And then the next target will be, what do we say, bank zone? Hot zone, 24,575. 7.8 is actually a 15-minute bandit target, so I'm gonna mark up both. We'll see. Anything can happen. It's in the market. It's in the hands of the market. I'm gonna put BBTP2 right here. BBTP2. Let's see what happens. So as price tries to attempt to break back inside the 15-minute range, there's actually a midpoint in the 15-minute range that we could bounce off of. So I'm gonna mark that 15-minute range up. And this halfway point of the 15-minute range is 24,509. So if we do start to break down, if sellers do start to step in, take us down, we'll look to see what happens at the midpoint of 15-minute range. So I'll say 15-minute mid. It's just an alert. That'll help us kind of figure it out. Now, if you are feeling some kind of emotion in this first 30 minutes of the market open because price hasn't gone in your direction or the entries that you took have not worked out, you may consider just closing this mug and going outside and put your feet on grass. Remember, it's not in your hands, it's in the hands of the market. You can't make these candles move. We only just take the signals that come. We only take the opportunities that come, and when they work out, if they work out, cool. If they don't, we live to see another day. We live to trade another day. Come on. That's the idea. So just take a quick poll of your own self. Where are you on the spectrum of emotions? Are you really hoping? If you're hoping, you're doing it wrong. If you hope this thing goes up, doing it wrong. Step away. Go outside. Take a deep breath. Jump. Do 25 jumping jacks where you are right now. Because you can't make the market move. Unless you got billions of dollars. Billions and billions of dollars. I can't do it. Does that make sense? Ain't real quiet up in here. Where you at, church? Somebody say amen. That's right. We don't put our hope in the market. We don't put our hope in a trade. No. My hope is built on nothing less. What? Finish it. Than Jesus Christ. Come on. And his righteousness. Somebody say it, talk. All right, we'll see if price wants to reach up here and endure this consolidation phase. We're touching the TP1 on the 15-minute bandit one more time. I want to see a 5-minute. I want to see a 5-minute candle close above 24,550. We got just let's see. 10 seconds left. It looks like it's just finding that resistance right there at 550 on a 5-minute time frame. As much as I want to give it a chance to go higher, I base what I'm looking at pretty much on a higher time frame. 5 minutes is good for us. And when we start to fail at these levels, 550, I want to see a 5-minute candle close above. Now we've closed above it once. It closed at 551 at 850. Then we reject, and then we close beneath it at 9 o'clock. And then now we are in the 905 candle. And we're gonna see if this thing wants to spike up there, take out previous day high. Previous day high, I'm starting to think is going to be a protection level on the majority of these entries. Now, haven't called out every entry that I took, but these gap plays, I'm taking those gaps. I think I took 1 or 2 of those gap plays. Not my normal. That's why I'm not calling those out. You gotta practice. You gotta practice those moves. But there's one here at 859. 859. As we reject the 1-minute gap and go sideways. So that's kind of the idea. The Bullseye Bandit TP2 still looks good for a target. We'll see. When it's in this sideways motion, can't do nothing about it. It's gotta wait. Gotta wait. You dig? Gotta wait. Gotta let it do what it's gonna do. Let's see if we can get that spike up. Nas. Oh, what you want to do? Nas. We used to have a whole booklet of Nas poems, and we realized when you talk to Nas, when you start to recite poems to Nas, it starts to act right. Ain't that crazy? Sheesh. All right, I'm trying to see. I'm still being patient. We got 2 minutes, 40 seconds left till this 5-minute candle closes. I'm looking to see if a 5-minute candle wants to close above 550 on TradingView. If we can close a 5-minute candle above 550, it's likely to take us higher. Man, I wish there was a tool that could give me positive expectancy. Hey, that's where the Bullseye positive expectancy meter comes into play. Sheesh. All right, all you got to do once you get this tool is the Bullseye positive expectancy. We're on the long side. All you got to do is put your entry price. What's your entry price? Well, our breakout entry is 540. So I'm going to come down here, 24,540. It's going to do some calculations. And it's going to spit out what it thinks based on math, right? No emotions, just math. What positive expectancy is for the long side at this price, 45%, 45.99%, right? From this level to go to a 1 to 1.5. So I would say less than 50% chance. There's less than 50% chance of storms today. All right. So that kind of gives us some ideas. Now, I'm also looking how far away we are from this. I call it the hot Cheeto. We could come tap this hot Cheeto and then bounce up. I mean, we're breaking. We are. What's it called? Building up. We are building up. We're building up to potentially break up or break down, whichever way. It really, it really doesn't matter. Why? Because I can't make the market move. I can only react. Only have good reaction times. Now, sellers are definitely stepping in at the moment. If we go back to our chart, this is where we were saying the 15-minute range, right? We're tapping into the top of the 15-minute range. We're also tapping the the top of a 15-minute gap, and we are tapping a trend line. Now we could break beneath this trend line, come to the midpoint of 15-minute range, and see a reaction. All I know is I don't know. I was looking to see if a 5-minute candle wanted to close above 550. It is not. It's closing at 535. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. We're just going to take it one trade at a time, one candle at a time. We are at a yearly VWAP. I'm glad I changed time frames. Well, this yearly VWAP definitely makes me want to think that we are rejecting this level significantly. But we shall see. Yeah, several times. And rejected. So we're testing this 1-minute gap, breaking beneath I call them local trend. Let's see what happens. This is a pretty decent retracement down. I'm thinking it's trying to trick settlers. I don't know. All I know is I don't know. Still waiting. Still giving it a chance. A lot can happen between now and 9:30. Friday tend to treat us this way. Little chop city, and then it finds its direction. Right? It wants to liquidate as many traders as possible. It wants to hit stop losses. It wants to cause FOMO. It wants to cause emotional reactions. It wants to do anything it can to get you to break your own rules. That's basically what we're talking about. The important thing is don't break your rules, man. Stick to the plan, Stan. You dig? All right, we'll see what happens. Giving it a second. Let's see if we can get a spike up, take out the all-time highs. Yeah, it looks like a green arrow. Wants to break. Respecting this gap, let's see if we can get a spike up. I mean, buyers are taking their sweet little time. Well, what I'm noticing is that it's I call it a squeeze, man. You get these two levels here, boom. Let's see if we can get, I don't know, look, maybe a bull flag, what do you call it? Bull flag? Maybe bull flag. Let's see if buyers want to step in and give us a new all-time high. I mean, we've made all-time highs almost every day this week. Why you want to stop now, little Nas? Take us up. See if we can take this thing.
Golly.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Shanna D, how you feel over there? You took a buy.
I did. I got into that initial pancake that looked like it was going to print and then didn't print, and then it was just wild. So I took a small loss on that. That was one of my, I was only in on one lot size MNQ. So I closed it when I saw that it was about to give me a green arrow. And then I jumped into the buy. Took it up.
Sweet.
Partial is protected. So we're green at the moment. I'm not getting into this arrow though.
Yeah, it's not looking
I mean, I would be interested in clicking sell at the high.
right. Typically that's our approach, right? We're seeing what happens here. It's building up to break out at some point. Looking to see how it reacts to, I'm gonna say BB1 on 15-minute, 24555 BB1. The 15-minute bandit. Say TP1. Mm-hmm. We shall see as price makes its sideways motion. All I know is I don't know. I'm just gonna risk what I can properly.
Let's talk about a word that don't sing well. Properly.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Take one trade at a time. My little dog. Not looking good at the moment for the buy side where we are currently. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Break into the 15-minute range, potentially. Potentially want to break into this 15-minute range.
You smell like Cheetos.
And tap this midpoint. We shall see. Risk proper. Hey, if you're trading futures, MNQ. Not NQ, MNQ on NASDAQ. Gonna give you some good risk management. 1% or less on CFDs. Let's see what happens. Looks like sellers want to step in at the moment. Looks like sellers want to step in, take control of the market at the moment. Let's see how it reacts at these gap levels. It breaks this 1 minute gap. Let's see if it leaves a wick to the bottom. We're also kind of bouncing off of this 15-minute gap. So what do you call this? Inverted gap? Inversion? I don't know. I'm not the guy. I don't understand that one. All right, we'll see what happens as sellers step into the market, potentially to retrace to 15-minute midpoint, 15-minute range midpoint. We shall see. Now, if you are selling at this level, I mean, really the only real signal you could use based off of rules is a beautiful sweeper. Beautiful sweeper. Sweeper, sweep the highs to go lower. Currently in profit 25 points. If you took the sweeper up, bro, this sweeper is kind of killer, bro. 50 points up. I kind of like the sweeper. I ain't gonna lie. Next month's gonna be fun. All right, I would want to see just one more confluence on the sell side, because if not, we're gonna retrace to this 1 minute cloud, potentially bounce up. I would want one more confluence on the sell side, or you could just be done if you've taken as many entries up until this point and it just has not worked. You could just wait. Beautiful pancake disappears. All right, I'm anticipating a touch of this midpoint, 24,509. Looking for a reaction at 24,509. Here's a breaker down.
Breaker.
I'm gonna have to go to my higher ATR for the breaker. My higher ATR is saying that we could retest 24,500. So if you take the breaker, risk proper. However you do it, whatever you do, whatever you do, risk proper. Whatever is your trigger to enter into a market, just risk proper. Just risk little. Huh? Just risk proper. We'll see what happens.
Risk proper.
Somebody's going to click sell. Somebody already did click sell, which is not a bad idea.
I'm not clicking sell until that pancake prints.
Yeah, if you're looking for a good reason to print,
Rent.
a good reason to enter is a print of two confluences.
Better at the top of the cloud.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, anything can happen. That's what you're taking a risk on, and you're not having to think about it. You're not having to really deliberate about it. 10 seconds left. We'll see what happens.
Counter trend.
We shall see. Yeah, definitely going to be a counter trend sell. Pancake definitely prints. There's definitely a reason to enter into the market as a seller at this level. We're not married to either side of the trend. We like to follow the trend. We have reasons to get in counter trend. Just risk proper, man. That's it. Just risk little. Anything can happen. TP1 gets hit quick. All right, here's the midpoint of the 15-minute range. Looks like it wants to get touched.
5 minute.
We'll see what happens. Huh?
1 minute range? You said 15
15-minute range.
Oh, sorry.
The midpoint of 15-minute range, 24,509. Looking for a reaction. 24,509. Let's see what happens. This ATR for this deal is telling me 24,494 could potentially get tested. We'll see. Still currently on the buy side. Of course, anything we could see the beginning of a melt right here. And then if I want to, I gotta think about what's gonna flip my bias. A break beneath VWAP. All right, there's the midpoint of 15-minute range. Let's see what happens. All right, we could come all the way back down to 15-minute cloud. So if you're holding that pancake, congratulations. Shanna D, is that your pancake?
That is my pancake.
Word up.
I'm protected.
Shanna D's over there killing it on both sides of the market. Should be proud of yourself, lady.
Looks like I'm about to get knocked out in profit.
Great.
Fine.
What was the protection line?
TP2.
TP2. TP2 gets hit. Let's see what happens here. Sellers look like they want to take control of the market, even on a higher time frame. Let me look. Well, come on, little tool, where you at? Well, it's still in the hands of the buyers, but that could flip at any moment. I'm looking to see some reaction here on the midpoint of this 15-minute range. Now we could definitely come and tap VWAP and bounce up. That's typically how NAS likes to roll. You take out liquidity, you come back down, it finds its base, it finds its support off of VWAP, and boom, all the way up. Come on. So we're on the top of the bands. Again, if you were in that sell side position, congratulations. Still holding the buy. Still holding the breaker. Our initial breaker up. If you took the breaker down, I would consider risking proper number one, stop loss at the high, looking for reasons to protect these trades. That's it. Your main job is not to win, you know that. Your job is to what? Protect capital. Risk proper. That's it. That's it. Your job is to risk proper, people. That's all you get. That's all you get. All right, still waiting. Still waiting to see what happens. Looks like we are in a pretty decent retracement phase. This is what trading feels like. You go in a direction, it switches. You follow that direction, it switches. Stick to a direction, maybe it comes in that direction. Who knows? Who really knows? Nobody knows. If anybody tries to tell you they know, they lying. Oh, I knew it was gonna go up. I knew it was gonna reject. I knew it was gonna. Yeah, right, dude. You don't know. Stop lying. Gotta watch out for them guys. Gotta watch out for them fakers, man. Fakers. All right, looking at 4-hour time frame. 5 to 9 candle gave us a pretty decent double top. Okay, you would be thinking, oh, this thing is gonna come down, down, down. Well, anything can happen, right? What do? I look for reasons to get into the market, right, based on trend. And I also look for rejection points. So from the flat bottom to the high we made at 9 o'clock, right? I'm looking at that. Boom, we hit the midpoint and we up. We go up off of that midpoint. Now, where can we potentially go? Give me a TP. How do you determine TP, Aaron D? Bruh, TP sitting right here. 24,593. Boom. Shout out to futures scalpers. Boom. You know what I'm talking about? Ay. Anyway. All right, we'll see what happens. As we make our approach, I still want to see a 5-minute candle close above 550. If we get a 5-minute candle close above 550, gives me more positive confluence, positive expectancy, still high, 41% for the long, 34 for the short. Based on this breaker here at our entry 24,540. We'll see what happens. All I know is I don't know. Just risk proper. Risk proper, people. I don't know how many times I could say it. I don't know in what language. What language do I need to speak? How do you say that in Spanish? Risk proper. How do you say risk proper in Spanish? Esther. Yo no sé que naco sé que. Let me ask ChatGPT. Say risk proper in Spanish. Let's see what they talking about. Alto riesgo. What? Apropiate. Wait. That's appropriate. And I said appropriate like it's Spanish. Apropiate. Apropiate. What? Apropiado. Apropiado. Recibo. Is that right? Resco. Resco. Aldoraco. I can't say it. Aldoraco. Sound like Count Dracula. Sorry, y'all. I'm still taking Spanish lessons, and ChatGPT is a terrible teacher. My God. All right, we're looking to see if this thing wants to spike up one more time. Huh? Aronis. All right, let's see if we can get that TP 24,593 holding the buy. Still holding the buy, guys. I mean, that was a decent retracement, right? And it wasn't a fake cake. You got almost TP3. Break her up. Let's see if we can take a look. I mean, I just didn't want to close them just yet. That's why. Why didn't you close the buy? Risking too small. That's all. Let's see if we can get this push up all-time high. We get a 5-minute candle, close above 550. Good sign for us to go for all-time highs. This could be a retracement for it just to melt all the way back down to the 15-minute cloud. We don't know. Have no idea. But it's putting up a decent fight. The bulls are putting up a decent fight to take this thing up and push it back up. Right? We hit that midpoint of 15-minute range. Pretty much 24,500, right? 24,500. I'm looking to see if this thing wants to go 24,600. Come on. Hold the buy. Just holding the buy. Here comes a breaker up. 15 seconds left till we get a beautiful breaker up. Just don't get caught in no chop with a terrible position size. All right, you got a green arrow up, bouncing off that cloud. So if you were in that pancake, hopefully you were able to take partials, protect, leave a runner. It was a winner, from what I can tell. Looking to see if price wants to come up here and close a 5-minute candle above 550. We shall see. All right, beautiful rocket looking like it want to print. Let's see what happens. Got 43 seconds left till it prints, and then we can target higher prices. All I know is I don't know. I just be risking right. Ain't that right? Somebody say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep learning from your good friend TMT. All you gotta do is keep learning. And if you are feeling emotions, take note. There's a beautiful breaker up. Let's see what happens. It's pretty much the same exact entry as the first breaker we took at 8:49. Almost an hour later. Now let's see if it gives us the continuation. Now I want to see immediate follow through. All right, here comes 9:30. IB high and low is printed. All right, IB high and low is printed. I want to go ahead and mark up IB high and low levels and fib levels. How do you find that? First 30-minute candle, the first two 30-minute candles, the high and low of the first two 30-minute candles and put these beautiful fib levels. And we'll see where price gives us the reactions. Okay. So we retraced all the way back through the fib levels. Now we've broke above the fib levels. We could be in IB range for a minute. I'm looking for a breakout of the IB high and low range. If price wants to take it higher, that will be great. If price decides wants to be crazy and go lower, great. We'll see what happens. But now we are in this IB range. We're looking for acceptance or failed acceptance of where price is currently. Every day is a new opportunity, thanks to your friend, your good neighborhood friend, TMT. All right, we'll see what happens. If I look at the hour time frame, now you can see we reached down here. We reached pretty far down. The 8 o'clock candle, bullish. This 9 o'clock candle came and retested fairly decently. Now we could potentially see a push up to a new all-time high. Anything can happen. That's all I got. I got you to get it. I got you to understand, man. Understand. Anything can happen. It looks like double tops on a higher time frame. It looks like, based off of previous day high and where we are currently, that all we've done is made double tops. I'm looking for this liquidity to get taken, and then we'll go from there. If liquidity fails to get taken, this may be it. May just be done for the day. Don't know. We'll see what happens. But as long as this cloud is still green, guess what? I'm on the buy side. Huh? I'm on the buy side, which means you on the right side. You dig? All right. Looks like price is still figuring it out. What was amazing was earlier this week, man, we saw our beautiful fib fans work out very nicely. We broke that trend line down, came and tapped TP1 and bounced straight up. All right. And so overnight or yesterday, we saw a new all-time high, which gave us another trend line break. And we could potentially still see this thing fall to TP1. Don't know. Only the market knows. Only the market knows. All right, 932. Let's see what happens here in the IB range. As price starts to kind of wiggle its way around. You're starting to see these lows made. There's a low at 840. There's a low at 920. There's still a high at 853. Right? So we're not making higher highs, but we're not making lower lows. What does that mean? Sideways like a mug.
933, I'm not trading anymore for the day.
What happened?
I'm green.
Say what?
I'm green, I'm just gonna... I'm done for the day.
She's done for the day. Success is
Done
built
for the
one trade
day,
at a time.
9:30. I got
Congratulations.
stuff to do
Got
today.
some other things to do. All right, Shanna D.
Good
Hey,
eye.
you're going to get
I wish.
you're not the fastest trader in the West, but not doing terrible either. You did. All right, we're going to change this up. We're going to change the playlist. Come on. Keep me in the vibes. That'll work. All right. All right, as Price is trying to figure it all out. Been a good week. It's been a great day, actually. It's been a great day. So far, so good. You know, it's going to make us wait. All right. Mindset is your greatest asset. I can't agree more. All right, we'll see what happens. Man, this thing is taking its sweet time. Welcome to Friday. It's a trap day. See how it traps sellers at the beginning of the open, and then it traps buyers, and then it fakes out to the down, then it fakes out to the up. It's like, okay, what are you going to do? Well, we shall see. I'm anticipating a new all-time high. Why? Because this cloud is green. The trend is going up, 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 up. So we just got to wait and see, right? If you look at overnight low, now I'm just looking at this one chart. If you look at overnight low right here, see these lows that were made? Boom. I would say as long as we are tracking that right there, we could come back down and bounce off of that. Look at that. Now that's going to take some time, right? We may see that retracement. Don't know. Buyers could step in at any moment and shoot this thing up to an all-time high, a new all-time high for the day, which is what I'm thinking they want to do, man. It's Friday. Everybody getting paid. All right. News is in, bro. News is in. The FOMC was this week. Interest rates get cut 0.25%. We see a new all-time high. Friday's here. I don't know what would keep them from not going after another new all-time high, except sideways motion, right? Indecisiveness. That's it. That's the only thing. Fear would not. I don't think fear is in the market here just yet because you're not seeing a huge red candle right now. You're seeing a very indecisive red candle on the hour time frame. You're seeing a very indecisive candle. So we don't know. All that to say, I don't know. I could speculate, but don't know. Just give it a chance. Maybe it spikes all the way down to the 15-minute cloud, 12-hour range. Then it goes higher. We'll see. We shall see. Looks like, yeah, on the higher time frames. Gotcha. I was about to say too, I used to have a 4-hour channel. Where's that? Okay. I like using these 4-hour, I like using the channels, the parallel channels. Kind of gives me an idea where price could potentially retrace. Right? So you just feel that wick. Boom. Feel this wick. If we went to this candle, boom, right here. Just marking this one up. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. All right. Kind of respected that 4-hour channel for a minute and then broke out. Let's look on the lower time frame. And then broke out pretty significantly. We can make our way back into that channel. Kind of how we did, what is that, Thursday? We made our way back to the channel and then rejected here at the all-time high. So we don't know. All that to say, I don't know. I don't know if it's exhausted just yet. We're seeing small candles in the market. We're seeing... what is the average candle? I wish there was an indicator that could tell us what is the average candle, right? How many points? How many points have the average candle been the last, hour or the last 5 minutes, right? Because we want to see volume. That's it. We're just looking for volume. Price looks like it wants to retrace back to the cloud. 938. All right, retesting the bullseye bands, the top of the bands. Let's see, we're testing this fib level on the IB high and low range. Potentially tapping into the 15-minute midpoint one more time, 15-minute range midpoint. Let's see. Looks like it wants to. I'm saying it wants to go to VWAP. Maybe it goes to VWAP. This is kind of another idea we were having. Retest VWAP and bounce up. Take out liquidity at the open, bounce up. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Still in a breaker up on a 1 minute time frame. Still holding a breaker. Yeah, it's gonna take a sweet time today, boy. Sweet time. We may even see 11 o'clock. Maybe in this chop till 11 o'clock. Oh boy, don't even get me started. Huh? Let's see. B2. Back in the 15-minute range we go. All right, we could potentially get a breakout of the 15-minute range to the down. Potentially, that would be a great sign to continue down. Because there's a lot of opportunities left in the market. A lot. All right, let's see what happens here. We got a breaker wants to print. Pancake is still valid. Back to this, I call it the gold zone, right? Based off this 1 hour flat top, flat bottom. No, 4 hour flat bottom. We shall see. Yeah, it just looks, it looks so right for sales. I mean, it does. So if you're taking these breakers, man, just risk proper. Because at any moment, I'm thinking buyers want to take their profits. That's the mindset I've always had when we get an all-time high. So anything is happen. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. Look for this VWAP to get touched. We shall see. Beautiful reasons to sell here. So whatever you do, risk proper. Whatever you do, risk proper. So we caught up here at the midpoint of the 15-minute range. Looks like double bottoms, 504. As I go, warm up my coffee. Enjoy the vibes. All right, this hour candle is looking heavy. 9:45, looking real heavy. Looking real heavy. All right, let's see. We got to get rid of some stuff on this chart for sure. 15-minute range. 15-minute range, still valid. We get a breakout beneath. That would more than likely change my bias. We could definitely take some of these sales to the 15-minute cloud, 12-hour range. We'll see what happens. Whatever you do, risk proper, risk little. So if it turns into an L, right? It's not a huge L. Looks like sellers. Let's see. Let me look on the higher time frames. Looks like sellers want to shift the market to the downside. Let's see what happens. Yes. All right. We'll see what happens. 15-minute range looks like it wants to get swept. How fun. How fun is trading? Because you don't know what's going to happen. And you have to confront this idea that you have to know. Isn't that something? All right, looks like we're getting a sell-off. All right. Buys did not work out today. At the moment. Again, don't know. Can never know. They're never going to know. Huh? Y'all know that mug printed for sure. Let's go. Let's see what happens on this sell-off. If it's a flush, right? If it's a flush. I'm looking to see what happens at the 786. And we were anticipating a what? Bounce off of the VWAP, right? See? This is how Nas be, man. Nas be like, yo, there's a lot of volume down, right? And then, boom, right off of VWAP. So we'll see what happens. This could be one of those psych, and then we see a V pattern all the way back up to new all-time highs. So, buys didn't work out. The sales didn't work out. If you have entered all of these entries, still wanting to trade, must let go of control. Must let go of this idea that you are in control. Gotta do it. If you fail to do that, sorry for you. It's a tough lesson learned, but you must learn.
Hey,
Stand by for news. Go ahead, Zeke. One more time, brother. We're having a hard time hearing you.
I said, speak of letting go of control. How would you recommend like mastering?
Go ahead, one more time.
Said, speak of letting go of control. How would you recommend mastering?
How do I recommend mastering letting go of control?
Yes.
Is it gonna rain today? Hey Zeke, is it gonna rain today? I don't know. Yeah, me neither. Why? Why don't you know? Huh? Yeah, here's the deal. You don't know if it's gonna rain. Do you? Like, there's a 30% chance of rain. Who told you that? The weatherman. Okay, and you believe him? Sometimes, maybe. Why don't you just turn on the rain? Why don't we just turn on the rain switch? Because you can't. Why? Because you are not in what? Say it loud. Control. You're not in control, bro. How do you master not being in control? Realizing you can't make it rain and you can't make it stop raining. You can't do some things. When you realize there are some things that you cannot do, it is not in your wheelhouse. It is not in your skill set. That's just something that you didn't come on this planet with the ability to do. Once you accept that, right? You've accepted and you've attained the ability to master letting go of this idea that you are in control. Bro, you ain't in control at all. Now, there is one thing that you can control, and it ain't the rain, and it definitely ain't the market. Huh? What is it? What part of you? Your emotions. Yeah. How do you control your emotions is the better question, right? How do you control your emotions? Well, you just don't care. How do you not care? You don't put too much involved. Right now, I don't know who's, look at it. See, right off the VWAP. Isn't that funny? That's what it does. That's what it's designed to do. It's supposed to entice. It's supposed to entice. All right, we'll see what happens here on this NASDAQ. It's funny. It's funny when you start to appreciate the manipulation, man. There is nothing more manipulated than the stock market, man. Nothing. It wants to make you believe something, right? It wants to make you think something. It wants to entice you, induce you, seduce you, right? Coerce you, convince you of something. And when you start to be managed by what you see in terms of those kinds of things, bro, you're being controlled. So the idea here has to be, what? Okay. So how do I not care? Risk little. And if you still care, risk nothing. And if you still care, go find something else to do. Because what you're realizing is this market is designed to manipulate. Now, look, most everybody on this Zoom is gone. I wonder why. Huh? I haven't even looked. Let's see. YouTube, y'all still here? Man, go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you're still watching. You made it this far. You've survived this far. You'll notice anything can happen. Anything is possible. But one thing's for certain. If I'm starting to care about something that I have no control over, if you are starting to care about something that you have no control over, you are setting yourself up to be very disappointed, very frustrated, very in your emotions. Well, how do you not care about something? Don't give it your attention. Okay, don't give it your attention. What does that mean? That means I have a stop caring, or in trading terms, a stop losing or stop loss. But I want to win. Great, go play dominoes. But I want to be a winner. You are a winner. You woke up. But I want to win money. Congratulations, you're greedy. But I need more money. Congratulations. You're focused on the wrong thing. But I need more. I need it now. Oh, you're impatient. Yeah, you're winning. You get the prize for the most impatient. Now, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, YouTube. You want what you cannot have, and you cannot have it because you don't know how to get it. That's it. That's the only thing different between people who have it and people who don't. Have what? Have success. Have discipline. They know how to get it, and you don't. That's it. And once you find out how, now it's just a matter of, are you patient? All right, so our tools give us what? An edge. That's it. It just gives us an edge. What's the edge? Something besides our little brains telling us when to get in and when to get out. And once you relieve that burden from your own brain, then the only thing is, how much do you care? How much do you care if it goes in in profit? If it's little, you don't care. But I want more. Congratulations, you're greedy. But I want it now. Congratulations, you're impatient. Greed and impatience are bad combo. Bad combo, man. Bad combo. So anyway, trading is designed, from what we've learned, what? Trading is designed to what? For you to learn how to confront your own self, let go of control, unless you know how to turn on the rain. Once you figure out how to turn on the rain, then what I just said is not valid. All right? But if you realize you're not the master of the weather, you know, some people say, well, people are making it rain in other places. Great, then they know how to manipulate weather. You don't. Okay, you're not in that skill set. Now find that skill set and we'll talk about something else. Right? Create something from nothing, right? You can't do it. Not in control. Only one is in control, man. Only one. All right. I hope that answers your questions as best as I can. YouTube, I sure appreciate y'all hanging out with us. As Price acts like a jerk on a Friday, we're going to take our L's, take our marbles, and go home. I mean, there's a reason to sell. There's more than enough reasons to get involved. But it just seems like, and this is one thing you're in control of. When do you stop? Huh? When do you stop caring? Like, I don't even care what happens. I don't even care. I don't care what happens. And then you have to confront this idea. Well, I should have just, huh? Right? Regret. Regret is a good way to get sick. If you are in a regretful type of mode, it's a great way to get sick. You don't want to get sick, bro. Hey, y'all want to hear something crazy? Bro, yesterday, I'm hanging out. I get a cough drop. I pop a cough drop in my mouth, and I say bop, and I tried to inhale it like, it gets caught in my throat, bro. I'm like, dude, I'm hunched over like, and I feel it in my throat. And I had this, I don't even know how to explain it. I had a moment. I had this moment where I could tell my body was experiencing something, and it's like my brain went above. And I didn't see myself, but I was talking to myself. Like, I was coaching myself, like, in my ear. And all I was saying was, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Don't worry, it's going to come out. I'm like, and I'm like this. I knew you'd laugh, you jerk. Y'all suck. Here comes 10 o'clock. Watch this rip up. Hey, and I don't even know. And then it's it. That comes out. I'm like, God dang. Got pissed off and threw that mug. Y'all sorry if y'all laughing, bro. Dang, y'all suck. Sad but true. I'm for real, man. That mug pissed me off. Shh.
Hey,
Yeah, bro, it's terrible. I wasn't scared though. But then last night I start going to bed. And then I start having these imaginations. Dang, what if I died? So what's the lesson here? The lesson is don't inhale cough drops. Don't inhale cough drops. Look how it respects these 15-minute flat bottoms. So we have 15-minute flat bottoms marked up from earlier today. It taps it at 8:30 up. It taps it at 9:45 up. Let's see how up this thing want to go. We shall see. Our buyers are still bullish. We shall see. $10. All right, 10 o'clock. YouTube, I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. It's a Friday, man.